Okay, we're going to quickly speedrun this intro. It's going to be super simple. Global Challenge 4, very exciting. Same team, very exciting. What a video going to look like. Ideally, I'm going to have the overlay on for all my videos, which would be great. Within the next 2 days, there's going to be one of them that doesn't have the overlay. I promise that. You have to accept that I'm not very good at this yet. More importantly, the way we're going to do videos is I'm going to upload every battle individually, so you'll get a maximum of 45 parts and ideally a minimum of 15. So look forward to that. I'm feeling better now, so hopefully I'll perform a little better this time around. And hopefully I won't take my score on day 2. Thank you for watching, and enjoy. The goal is not to tank my rating on day 2. That is my biggest goal. Clover using the Groudon team. Okay, so they can't control terrain. Let's start there. So there's definitely an incentive to lead with my terrain, since I could totally Tailwind and then go for... No, but I wouldn't be able to... Okay. So what I was thinking before is, I could take Jump Off in one turn, but that'd be really risky since I'd have to Terrestrialize and double into it if I led Miraidon Whimsicott. The way I'm going to try and play this to my advantage is I'm going to lead Miraidon... I think I'll leave Miraidon for Rigorath, focus on my pivot, and try to catch them with Tailwind so that I can go into Trick Room safely, and then crush them when they have no chance in Trick Room. I want them to commit, and then realize it is too early. It's not perfect. I realize I'm looking at it now and I'm seeing some light issues with it. I might try to fix that right this second. Watch this. Overlay. Bang. Let me see if I can move that even just slightly. Whoa, too far. There. See? I'm a genius. Holy. Ogerpon Groudon. That's rock Ogerpon. Okay. If my intention is just a Volt Switch, that's the thing. They didn't lead with their Tailwind mode, so I don't think they're going to lean too heavily into that. I suspect Groudon, Flutter Mane, Chi-Yu, Ogerpon. I'm going to Terrestrialize Draco into Groudon and probably just protect Rigorath to be safe. It's very easy for them to just win. Like, give it a buck. Even though I'm physically defensive with Miraidon, the Precipice Blades and a Ivy Cudgel should pick up a lot of my health. So I've clearly got an incentive to not flounder here. Okay, that's interesting. So it's probably Assault Vest Groudon. Actually, no, it could be Clear Amulet. There's only one way to find out. I suspect they're doubling into Miraidon here. And I can't really... Well, the thing is, I can Draco Hyper Voice, and that should be fine. Cool, they follow me, that's fine, since I'm just taking an Ogerpon this turn instead. Hit the Draco, that's good. Cool, down to Sturdy. What'll happen next turn is I'll just pivot to Incineroar and focus on keeping Miraidon as healthy as possible. Yep, that didn't do too much to Miraidon. That Hyper Voice picked up a lot on Groudon. I'm willing to call it crit. Okay. Well, there's a crit now, so I don't want to say... I don't want to make any claims now. Since it was a crit, I'm not gonna immediately say that it was Clear Amulet. But at the same time, I'd be pretty confident assuming it was Clear Amulet. That being said, I'm definitely gonna pivot to Incin here. And I'm gonna protect for Rigorath. I imagine that at this point they're probably putting more stake in dealing with Rigorath, so protect obviously becomes quite a useful play when they aren't doing the thing. Why am I struggling to articulate? Farigiraf big threat, so they attack Farigiraf instead of Miraidon. Because Miraidon little threat. I'm pretty sure that was Intimidate on both. I wasn't paying enough attention. I seem to do that quite a lot. Moonblast into Incin, that was kind of what we expected. High horsepower. Specifically into Farigiraf, very interesting. I'm going to double check that that was what that item is. Clear Amulet. Okay. What are their back mons? So, if they have Raging Bolt in the back, Trick Room would be bad for me. If they have essentially anything else in the back, Trick Room is good for me. What I'll do is I'll fake out Groudon and Trick Room. Is that a good play? If Groudon attacked, actually. There's a good shot that it's protecting here anyway. Yeah. That'll just mean I can double into it next turn when we're in Trick Room, since I don't think I'm losing Farigiraf this turn. Oh crap. That sucks. That really sucks. I don't have Terra on the board either. That's rough. I guess we're letting Farigiraf go here. I'll Party Shot into Flutter Mane and Psychic into Groudon, try to pick up as much damage as I can. Because if I get the chance, that'd be nice. Okay. If they miss Farigiraf... insane. Unfortunate. Oh! Double miss! Holy! I'm getting bailed out here. This is why I don't play Groudon. This is why I don't play Groudon. Little bro thought he was winning, and then he missed. He missed when it mattered most. And now that Farigiraf can... Not Farigiraf. And now that Flutter Mane can't even attack with full power. No matter what they bring in, they're guaranteed to be vulnerable to a fake out. That being said, obviously Farigiraf... why do I keep saying Farigiraf? The Flutter Mane will still be able to attack regardless. Sunlight fades, very nice. I imagine Electric Tread's about to fade as well. Cool booster energy, that's cool. It'll be booster speed, yeah? No, that's perfect. That's crazy good. Cool electricity disappears, that's okay. It's not really why I have Iron Hands right now. Let's see what the final is. Raging Bolt. Whew, going into Trick Room probably would have been worse for me. Okay, so they can't Thunderclap here. Actually, does Thunderclap ever end up being a good play for them? Actually, yeah, it does. It does end up being a good play. What I'm thinking is, -1 Flutter Mane, I can probably afford to focus on the Flutter Mane. I kind of want to just bring Incin in and protect my Farigiraf slot, since they're probably attacking into it aggressively. I still have my Citrus Berry on Incin. Wait, do I? I do, yeah, I do. We're good. We're good. This is a good play. Since, I don't think the double up into Iron Hands would ever pick up KO. And they've got a pretty clear incentive to believe that I'm going to be using Fake Out. So if they play defensively with their homies, then they're going to lose. Terra Electric, good to know. But also, why? That's my question. Why? Moonblast into Incin does nothing. Thunderbolt, also into Incin. Oh, into... No, never mind. Righto. It's Life Orb, good to know. Wild Charge into Flutter Mane. About 50%, that's pretty good. From here, let's just keep it easy. Fake Out Raging Bolt, Wild Charge. We know that we're in a place to pick up the Raging Bolt, not the Raging Bolt, the Flutter Mane. Flutter Mane's not picking up KO here. Nice. Raging Bolt flinches, good to know. Well, good to know? You knew that was going to happen. You're goated like that. From here, the game is well and truly over. I'm going to click Helping Hand, Close Combat, and there's nothing they can do about it. I could go for that Life Orb, which would be safe, but I don't want to. so I'm not going to. And why would I if I win? Whew! That's how you do it. That is how you do it. Starting off strong, baby! I think I've won the first game of the Grand Challenge ever. Like, for every grand global Badobal challenge I've ever played, I can't think of any time where I've ever won the first game, which is really cool, because I just won the first game. Let's see my rank. Okay, oh there it is. 429, let's go, baby! Woohoo! Now's a good a time as any to say thank you for watching. I hope to see you for the next one. Even in defeat, I lose. It's a special set of words. They live rent-free in my heart, in my brain, in my soul. I live by them. But yeah, that's about it from me, so see ya.